I don't confuse calm compliance with strength. I've seen rooms that look steady because no one wanted to disturb them. Not because they were right, because they were comfortable. Comfort has its own language that'll do. We've covered it. At least it's something. Better than nothing. It sounds measured, practical, mature. But comfort left unchecked doesn't produce integrity. It produces deceit. Not dramatic lies, subtle ones. It wasn't disturbed. We did the right thing. Our process is robust. You repeat it often enough and it begins to feel true. Even when you know it was disturbed. Even when one voice in the room said, "This won't hold." Even when someone understood the consequence and chose the harder path, one person did the right thing. Not because it was easy, because they understood what failure costs. The rest chose ease, and ease edits memory. You call a fragile system stable, you call partial work complete. You call diluted standards pragmatic. You defend something, because admitting it's thin would mean admitting you approved it. That's where comfort becomes corruption, quiet corruption. You don't dismantle standards overnight. You erode them, you smooth the edges, you avoid the friction. You sideline the inconvenient voice and then you say, "We're aligned." But alignment without scrutiny is spineless compliance, and compliance without courage creates systems with more holes than a child's fishing net. It looks woven. It feels constructed. But under strain, everything slips through. Here's the part no one wants to face. You weren't protecting the process. You were protecting yourself, protecting reputation, protecting authority, protecting the illusion of control. And the person who disturbed the room, they weren't disruptive, they were responsible. But responsibility is uncomfortable when comfort is the goal. So the narrative hardens. It wasn't disturbed. We followed procedure. It met the standard. Say it enough and it becomes insulation. Until pressure arrives, and pressure doesn't care about the story. It cares about structure. That's when the holes matter. That's when the silence matters. That's when the one voice you sidelined becomes the echo. Not "I told you so." Something heavier. "I warned you." Comfort feels safe until it collapses. And collapse doesn't recognize narrative. It only reveals what you built. Choose carefully, because comfort today is consequence tomorrow. And gravity doesn't care what you believed.